Hello, Sterling.
Kevin Prake, how are you?
My friends are gonna love that.
Like, is it a catchphrase? I think it's officially a catchphrase.
I think it really is.
You were getting ribbed the other night hard, and I didn't know why. I thought people were just, really concerned. I thought they were just concerned about your well-being, Kevin.
Yeah.
Because several of your friends, which you have hundreds of Kevin Prake supporters, fans of this podcast, and all of them continuously, throughout the night, not in just a greeting, would say, Kevin Prake, how are you?
They would.
And they take infinite pleasure out of this.
They take immense pleasure out of this.
Why?
Well, the story is, peel back the curtain a little bit. I was editing one of these podcasts, and one of my friends who was a video production major was sitting
You're going to give him a shout out? You're not going to give him a shout out on the podcast?
Well, Becca Walker.
Oh, okay.
Was
Becca Walker, how are you?
She was editing a video, and then she got really tired of editing her video, so I asked her if she could do something really simple. So she helped me do the video version of this podcast, and to make sure it all played, she played the first 2 seconds, which was that line of me saying hi to you, and then you asking me how I'm doing, and she thought it was the most hysterical thing in the world.
See, I think your introduction is better than mine.
See, that's what I think it is, but I don't even know anymore.
I think you're right, it's taking on a life of its own. We don't even know what the gimmick is.
It's true.
We don't even know what it is, but it's for them to it's for the Becca Walkers of the world to dictate what gets over with the fans.
It's true.
Apparently you know what? You know what I like about it is that it's being polite.
It is being polite.
What we've brought back is politeness. Politeness is back, Kevin.
Politeness is cool once again.
All because of the Husson University Toilet Times Podcast. And what we're here to do is to talk about what is going on at Husson University student activities.
Before we do, let's talk about why we weren't here last week.
We weren't here. You want to know why? Snow days.
Scheduling
conflicts. Things got bumped around. RA interviews. Bombo cyclones.
Yeah.
Weather events. Thunder snow. All of these could be reasons for not having the podcast last week. There wasn't a ton going on. Neither one of us. I mean, you're a busy man. I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
I was shoveling things out. We just didn't have time. So
we're also winning awards as well.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I don't want to start that. I don't want to start with that. I don't want to lead off with the fact that I'm the 2017 best overall program.
Two times.
Yeah, we're not going to get into it. We'll get into it later. We'll talk about the many awards that I've won.
Well, that's why we weren't here last week. Just so the lovely viewers, wherever they're listening, are in the know.
It's because I was at an award ceremony being honored.
As he turns and looks at his plaque, and now he's bringing it towards him, reading it.
I want to get it right. There's a lot of words here. It's the Campus Event Planner of the Year, presented by Power Performers, Superior Programming Magazine, and College Power Performers. The 15th Annual Award Ceremony voted the best overall event planner.
Wow.
Yeah, 2017. So.
There you have it.
2-time.
Yeah, you won back in 2014.
2014, yeah. That was for, I think, best overall event. Same award show, different award. That's
Absolutely.
that's like winning Best Picture and now Best Actor. Black ties. They don't give you a tie, Kevin.
We had this conversation before we hit the record.
Off air. I also have a tie here that got delivered to the office because I'm in a wedding this summer and I had to buy a specific tie.
Here we go. Rant with Sterling.
Is that the bump music we have here?
Rant with Sterling.
I like it. I hear that with flutes. And the tie was sitting here on a different table from the award. And Kevin assumed that I won the award and they gave me a tie.
To be fair, right next to the award is a pamphlet that says Perry Ellis, and it looked like it came with said package, and the tie is a Perry Ellis tie. So I thought that the two came together in one big package.
Like, hey Sterling, you're great at student activities. Here's a tie.
Yeah.
And a sample of cologne.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad to know that's where your head's at right now. It's been Rant with Sterling.
Rant with Sterling.
Are we even ready to do this?
We probably should. We're like 5 minutes in.
Okay, so this week in student activities, it's a backloaded week.
It is.
It's a backloaded week because we have a great weekend coming up. You can sing, you cannot sing, or you can sing along.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So here's what I mean. I didn't even do this on purpose. I'm just looking at the schedule right now, and I'm realizing what has happened. So on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Furman Center, karaoke night. So if you can sing, like the mics will be plugged in. Real mics, not a wiffle ball on a screw. Okay?
Not screwing with you.
No, I'm not messing with you. That's no joke. So karaoke night, 8 p.m. DJ Chris Bridges, millions of songs. He's got everything. He's got binders full of songs and possibilities. But you know what? Do some research. Think about what you want to sing ahead of time. Because the people who flip through the binders, like, yeah, it's fun to look through, but people flip through the binders, and then before you know it, 2 hours is up. We only go to 10 o'clock. You got to sing by 10. We can't be here all night. It's Thursday. It's school night.
Can't sing All Night by Lionel Richie.
You could sing All Night by Lionel Richie. Kevin, you might have to sing All Night by Lionel Richie.
You did this to me last time.
No, you don't have to do it on the air, but you have to do it at karaoke night.
But yes, last time we had karaoke, you've said it on this podcast that I had to be a karaoke. And now you're forcing me to be a karaoke again.
Not only be in it, Kevin, perhaps starring in it. But if you do All Night by Lionel Richie on Thursday night, every listener of this podcast will be there in attendance. And let me tell you, Kevin, nobody will forget what happens. Nobody.
Whoa.
Exactly. Monumental moment. Speaking of monumental moments, Friday night, the last chance to clash, the lip sync battle. This is the final open invitational of the year. The winner is the final spot in the Clash of Champions, which is coming up on April 14th. Now, we've been advertising April 13th. It's April 14th now. We pushed it back a day. Scheduling conflicts. Things have come up. But it's going to be on Saturday, April 14th. Is now the Clash of Champions, and your last chance to qualify, if you want to participate, is coming up this Friday night. The lip sync battle, the last chance to clash, 9 p.m. in the Furman. Sign up. All you need is 3 songs. Give them to me in the order you want them in. I'll give them to Chris Bridges, and you're in. That's it. Show up Friday night, 8:30, and we will go, and you'll perform, and we'll have a great time. We've already got people signing up. It's going to be a loaded field because everyone's realizing a lot of pressure. People who put it off all year and haven't performed, Joe Lambert, are realizing, like, if I'm going to do the Clash, I'm going to try to win and get my name on the Bridges and Sterling Trophy.
The what trophy?
The Bridges and Sterling Trophy, the BS Trophy. You've got to participate in this one. This is your last shot, your last chance for glory. That's what a lot of people call this. The last chance for glory. Because if not, you're not going to be in the Clash. You've got to get in there. You've got to take on Sam Boksansky, the trio of Keontae, Raheem, and Dion. Third winner at the Jingle Bell Battle was Maddie and Adam.
President of Student Government.
President of Student Government. And Adam.
My RA.
Your RA. I didn't know that. It's your RA. Plus Jada Cabrera's victory at the penultimate showdown this semester. She is there waiting. She's ready to go. Will Nathan Cram make it? I think next week, Kevin. We don't have any events next week because it runs into Easter weekend, the beginning of April. I think we should try to get Chris Bridges in here to record the podcast so we can talk about the Clash of Champions, because we'll know all the participants at that time, break it down a little bit, a little preview, bat around some possibilities, maybe go over some Vegas odds. Who are the odds-on favorites to win? We don't know yet. Maybe we'll get him in here. We'll try to get Chris Bridges next week for a special preview of the Clash of Champions. So, lip sync battle, Friday night, karaoke Thursday night, Saturday night's bowling night.
Bowling?
Family Fun Lanes, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. The bus will be leaving from behind the DDC at 8:45. And that's a week. We have a loaded, though. Absolutely loaded. Just a little preview here. April's going to be crazy. We have events almost every night the first 2 weeks. And I'll tell you this right now. I'm going to announce it on the podcast. I didn't even plan on doing this. We have a major announcement here, Kevin.
Breaking news.
Spring Week
Has returned.
Kind of. Because Spring Week this year is not going to be 1 week.
What?
It's going to be 2 weeks.
2 weeks of Spring Week?
I'm calling it Spring 2 Weeks. Spring 2 weeks, Kevin.
What about 2 spring weeks?
Spring 2 weeks. Because it's fall back, spring ahead 2 weeks.
Spring 2 weeks.
Spring 2 weeks.
Coming to you in April.
Oh, because what happened was I started booking events, and I loaded up the first week of April, and then the second week was pretty loaded, and I looked at it and go, there's just too much going on to limit this to 1. So we're going to have Spring 2 weeks. Not only that, came up with this idea today, Kevin. The t-shirt. More breaking news.
More breaking news.
The t-shirt's going to be a white t-shirt, and then during Spring Week, tie-dye night. So the shirt is being specifically, scientifically designed to be tie-dyed. If you don't tie-dye, you don't really have you have the shirt, but it's not like the shirt as intended. A lot of work goes in this shirt. It's like a creme brulee. Like, you can have it, but you gotta finish it with a blowtorch. That's essentially what we're doing. Without the fire. We're gonna tie-dye them, so...
We're figuratively going to burn it up.
Exactly, because we can't do a tie-dye shirt, so why don't we make it a tie-dye shirt? But you have to do that yourself. show your own individuality. So we're going to have an added event spring week, and I'm going to even put somewhere on the shirt, I want to have it printed that if this shirt isn't tie-dyed, I'm doing it wrong.
So you're going to possibly have the first custom student activities t-shirt.
These are going to be like, you ever see like the custom Jordan sneakers?
Yes.
Where they're like custom painted and there's like 2 pairs in the world and they sell for like $3,000 because they're by some like graffiti artist in Redondo Beach, California or something like that who does it out of his garage. That's what these are going to be. Each one is unique. They're all a one-on-one. They're like snowflakes. Each one is unique. Fingerprint shirts. That's what we're calling it.
Fingerprint shirt.
Fingerprint tie-dye spring 2-week shirt.
It's a really long time.
It'll fit. We'll make it fit.
Just like Salto La Macchia.
Yeah, armpit to armpit, all the way to the elbows. Salto La Macchia.
I tie-dye Salto La Macchia on my shirt now.
Like, I think the more impressive is the Greek freak in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Plays basketball. Last name is Antetokounmpo. And he doesn't have sleeves. So they have to fit Antetokounmpo on a tank top. How crazy is that? Salto La Macchia, right, he had sleeves.
He did have sleeves.
A little broader in the shoulders. Antetokounmpo has to go on a top.
The way you say it.
You mean accurately?
Yes.
That's right. I'm great with Greek names, Cal. Antetokounmpo. How's it going? That's it. Kevin's lost it. So to wrap up, to put a bow on this one, Thursday night, March 22nd, karaoke night, 8 p.m. in the Furman special start time there. Chris Bridges will be on hand. Bridges is going to sleep in the Furman because the next night we have lip sync battle, last chance to clash at 9 p.m. in the Furman. And then Saturday night, wrapping up the weekend, we're going to the Family Fun Lanes, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. there. Bus leaving from behind the DDC at 8:45. Kevin, anything to add?
Is Bridges going bowling with us?
I'm going to ask him. I think he might. After sleeping in his trailer for a couple nights,
To complete the hat trick.
Might as well. Bridges weekend. And then maybe we'll have him next week for the podcast. We'll talk about the Clash of Champions because the field will be set.
What if Jada Bridges makes it in?
2 Jadas.
2 Jadas, 2 Bridges.
Spring 2 weeks.
You heard it here first.
All right. For Kevin Prake and Sterling Pingree, 2-time event planner of the year.
Not 1.
2 times.
2 times.
2 times. And for Giannis Antetokounmpo, so to fit that name on a tank top. Thank you for joining us on the Husson Toilet Times Podcast.